like, subscribe. Ooh, fancy. Oh, it's on the pressure plate. Welcome everyone to the completely confused Dungeoneer. Today, we're doing a Redstone Challenge Part 2. And the title's the title. No reason to say it. Let's see. Redstone Torch Tower. Good to know. It powers all the way up here. Every other one is on. On, off, on, off. If I come over and press the button, it rotated. Off, on, off, off. And hit the pressure plate. What we've got here is a double piston extender on top, just for showcase purposes. And this is a more complicated thing if you're new. So, power. These two get first. There's, what is this, a 10-tick delay? 8-tick? Something like that. To this observer and this target block. Target blocks are just easier to mess with in smaller builds. This could be smaller, but this is simple. Slow it down if you need to. And down here in the bowels of the circuits, it's overly complicated. There is easier ways to do this one. But Redstone Spaghetti makes it easier to see. Oh, let's see. Pressure plate. White line I have is open. Black line is closed. Why do I have it on this line? Okay then. White. It doesn't go that way. It will, but it won't do anything. It goes through this repeater. I don't need it so soon. I just want it for ease of use. It will turn on this redstone lamp, turning off the torch tower. Just one power. Torch tower. 2 power. Torch power. Really good. What is that, a T flip-flop or something? Good to know. This observer fires the piston to go down on the flying machine. More on that later. Black line. This is the off. It goes down to the black, closing the top. And that. And the bottom. Here we go. This. That's not important. Yeah, it's closed. So, this piston would be lined up with this red dot. And a test to proof of concept. Oh yeah, and I've got this for a one tick delay. Because the wall is maximum weight for this little piston. So it needs to be separate for it to move. Let's see, press this one. All it needs to do is 2 steps. It's fine, it's dandy. And it's a mess. Gray line is really just backup, and to repeat this, or that one, because I was having trouble. Don't do this normally. And I'm going to have to retake that. That took too long. Okay, a glass tower. Power? You can go up to 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 10 currently. But it cannot go down a glass tower. Simple construction. And if you wanted to use this method, that can be used instead of a torch tower. But for this, torch tower is smaller and cheaper. Burnout torch. Maximum, it can fire 8 blocks. Minimum, 2 blocks. That is important for me. I don't know if anyone else uses that like I do. I use it frequently. This showcases a dispenser and an item filter. So what we have here is a obsidian farm. You break the obsidian, it places back. And the empty buckets gets filtered out and put here. See? Just like that. You have the hoppers moving the items where you want them, and then it sucks it out using this slightly crooked item filter. You can make them straight, just like this. Torch, repeater, comparator, 3 dust. And you can have them next to each other, and no problem. This is a good small storage or mail system. Cycling in between a block and a repeater. Going 1 redstone to 3. You can put 1 item in, and it will be lit up. Or you could have multiple, and it's lit up. You know, there's stuff there. This is great. Locked chest. Yes? I'm right-clicking like crazy. Flip the lever. I can enter all the chests. Top one, easy. Just a block. But at the bottom is a cat. On a honey block, it's technically sitting on both the bottom chest. The middle and the bottom. I love it so much. What you do, you get your cat up there and you smash it as close as you can. And you've got a safety mechanism. Fantastic. Okay, item filter again. Easy. You need 41 if it's a full stack to save on the filter blocks. But if it's like a massive filter system, you're going to break it by doing that. Yep, that's a mess. My favorite, smelting, auto smelter. Yeah, throw what you want in the chest boat. You can have multiple on top of each other. We normally just use the one. Fuel output. Real nice, real simple, and not too expensive. This, I'm no good at names. You need both these either on or off. You can have like a lever hidden somewhere, or a target block, and it won't turn off like a door until both are off. It's excellent for doors, minigames, and a few other things. I've used similar setup for a clay generator. Repeaters can be turned off with another repeater into the side. That's what that black bar is. On. Off. And that does like a single pulse at the very end if you do it properly. Auto crafter. You want stairs from log? This. Easy. Stairs. 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 You can adjust the time as you want. It can be powered by most anything. If it gives off a redstone power, you're good. But what I like to do, instead of using redstone, use a duplicator. And tick. Tick. Yeah, just my method here is flawed. And as you saw, redstone ore can be used for observers and block detectors, update detectors. Anyway, 9 powered rail to observer, to 9 powered rail, another observer. You can go pretty long, and it's pretty consistent and fast. Rail duplicator, real cheap. Every block that cannot be moved by piston. Obviously, that one's unattainable, and so's that one. Just pause it if you want to look at it all. It's the original observer. It's a update detector. Block. Real easy to see what's happening. The block goes there. The piston is updated with the constant power. And then it pushes, powering this one and this one, doing its thing. Very good to have whenever these can't get what you want done. Timing, or timers. You can use this clock reliable and affordable. You can use this clock fast and not too terrible expensive. Or you could do the old-fashioned. Oops. I didn't realize that. Continue. Just a simple redstone clock. Like early game, you need a redstone clock. You don't have access to the nether or want to go there. This will get you done. And this, it's an item elevator using dispensers or droppers. Using droppers because they're cheaper. Don't need to get the bows. Yeah, I'm looking at you. 1 repeater on every 3. You'll power all 3 of these. If you do redstone, no good. You'll only do the 2. Repeaters. Remember that. I forget, and it's a pain every time. Weird blocks. No power. No power. No power. No power. Through a path block. Yet that one. Power. Straight through. That's funny. And odd. Ooh, I like this. When a log comes in contact with leaves, they trigger up to 6 blocks away. And you can detect it with a observer, or I believe a block detector. You can send redstone this way. All flying machines. This is the same one I have under the door. You can use honey or slime. Just depends what you want. That is a reliable flying machine. If you need one, just use it. The second one I have on display, it's cheaper by 2 slime, but it's less reliable in my experience. And it can only be used with slime. Honey will not travel. Redstone will not travel through honey. Let's see, what else? I guess piston feed tape. Oh, ways up. Just to send redstone signal up. 3 of the main methods: torch, water bucket, observer tower. Expensive. Too slow. And that one's the fastest anyway. So it wins. Oh, an item on a pressure plate, that's a 5-minute timer. And I've got one of those locked repeaters to prevent it from triggering once it fires. I want it to do after 5 minutes. And then tick. 8 fires and 1. Why'd I build that one exactly? Don't know. Probably chicken farm. Torches. Powered on and off torches for this clay generator. Which, it was a fun build. But it's not efficient by any means. Piston feed tape. This one. Boy, which one do I need to... I've got like a observer for each 2. Basically. They are fun. They've got no real purpose. Unless you're doing like a mini game, like so. I've made a mini game using them. And you just try to throw it through the holes. Pretty good. Oh, flying machines. I love this one so much. I just could never get the timing right. Oh, that's too much. See, timing is all weird. Isn't that great? You could fully automate it with a bunch of extra iron. That's not how you get your iron. Oh, and how did I send this back up? Lever. Same flying machine with a extension. And then, yeah, press that one. And then another flying machine will send it all the way back up. That's the triggering. Let's see, there's that to send it back. Yep. Flying around the world randomly pays off. And press that button to send this back up. Okay, we'll watch. Fire, 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 fire. It's detecting when each block comes down. Most efficient way I could figure out to get this moved from the top to the bottom. I won't fire the bottom. No reason to. What was that? I haven't seen this in a while. Oh. I pressed the wrong button. That's pretty good. What is that? No idea. This is always good. A double. Timing's off. This. Tell me what it is. What is... Oh! Okay. I love that. When did I build this? I need to look at that later. I have some recollection. You know what? Let's pretend that's a good video. If you've made it this far, I remember what I... Well... Okay, I know why this was. But what was it for? It was going to be a massive project. But we kind of got stumped at this point. Plus, the cost of that by itself is a lot. Okay, if you made it this far, congratulations. Because I don't know what I've ran into. And if I have to retake some of the stuff over there, so be it. Please do like, share, subscribe. We do have a public Discord channel if you're interested in that. Take care.